G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and welcome back to the wonderful world of the Villager Utopia. These guys are everywhere. And we have our first villager building. The idea of this world is to build a house or a shop or a work area for every villager profession. And we have the first one. We have a schoolhouse. So I'm going to need to invent a lot of professions for the librarians. I can't just have a bunch of libraries all around here. So I figured a schoolhouse would be the perfect profession for a librarian. But let's have a look at this thing. I might jump up on the blacksmith. And we're using crafting tables to pillar up because I don't have any other blocks. So I based this off a real-life schoolhouse. I tried to make it look very, very similar, and that one had a red roof. So I've gone ahead and done a red roof for this one, so we're getting lots of colourful roofs in here, just because I'm assuming once I build all the rest, most of them will have deep slate roofs like the one up there. So if I have a chance to add some colour, then I'm going to do that. And this one's got a pretty cool design. So these pillars around the outside just sort of frame a little walkway that goes all the way around the building, and my villagers have been enjoying this immensely. They're always up here wandering around. But let's go inside and have a look. So I've tried to set this up like a real schoolhouse. So we've got some tables here for our little kiddies, and up there we've got a table for the teacher. But there's a lot more to this schoolhouse than meets the eye, because last episode I said I needed a way to breed the villagers so I could get more and more professions, because the way I'm doing it out here with these guys just scattered around, if I want to breed them, I need to put a bed down, and then they start sleeping and golems start spawning, and it is no bueno. So let's pick up a couple of workstations. We need a teacher and a teacher's assistant, and we'll place them in here, and hopefully they will wander in pretty soon. Yes, I think they're coming now. So this way I can leave the door open and they can come and go as they please, but when I need them, I can just close that fence gate, and now they are trapped in here and they won't jump over this table because they think they can walk through it, and jumping just doesn't occur to them. Now, do I have any food? Oh gosh, let's go find something to feed these guys. Okay, so let's feed these guys a stack and a half. Should probably do it. So those guys are going to see past this carpet and trapdoors, and they're going to see these 5 beds that I have underneath here. And because they think they can reach the beds, they should start breeding. So 5 beds should be enough for 3 babies. Are you going to start breeding? Have I given you enough food? All right, we'll give you another half a stack. I'm not sure exactly how much I need to give them, but we will just wait until we get a baby, I suppose. All right, I'll give them the rest of the food. They are not doing much. Maybe it's because of the new surroundings. They're still getting accustomed to that. I don't know. But I've been very careful with this building to make it so none of the other villagers can see in, because if they can see these beds from the outside, then they'll constantly be bothering with this building. So at the front here, I've got carpet over a great big hole. So you see this guy isn't even trying to enter through here. So this is my doorway for getting in and out. Villagers will never cross that. And that's the villager doorway. But once the fence gate is closed, they think that they can't pass it. And then every other gap, I've got fences in there, so they won't see that either. Gee, these guys are not breeding. Okay, I'm going to wait a little bit, I guess, and until we get a baby. Oh, I'll explain the rest of it. So once we do get a baby, the idea is that I can place a workstation over here, and they'll be able to see the workstation through these trapdoors. So I can then open this fence gate, let a baby into that area, and once he goes up, I can start breaking and replacing this thing until I get the trade I want, and I can just open this so I can talk to him. But yeah, these guys don't seem to be doing anything. Maybe I need some more beds. Did I place enough beds? Not sure what's going on. What's that bed do? Ah! Okay. There we go. I need more beds. No, I shouldn't need more beds. I've got tons of beds here. Maybe it's because I placed the bed head in that direction. Maybe these beds are too far away. I'm going to have to sleep in a moment. Yeah, let's try placing the bed head closer to them. I placed them further away because... Uh-oh. He got out. Oh, now he's sleeping. We're going to get golem spawn. Okay, lots of problems here. So I placed the bed heads in the other direction because I was worried they would be able to jump from there to the bed. But apparently that made them too far away to see. Okay, so I'm going to get this guy back where he is supposed to go. And I'll have to change this as well. Oh gosh, we've got lots of things to fix up. So I mentioned in a previous episode, if I know that I'm building something in survival, I never test it properly in creative. I just go ahead and build it, and I just figure I can fix all the problems when I build it here. And we had a few problems to fix. Okay, so let's do a take 2 of the villager breeder. And you can see I've got a few dudes now. So we've got an extra baby that's just grown up, and I've got a dude over there. And like, I know I've trapped these guys for the moment, but these are still free-range villagers. They're not going to be trapped forever. As soon as I'm done with them, I'll open that fence gate, and they are free to roam. So let's look at the changes. So I changed this table because the baby got out, but I know this design here, it's tried and trusted. No one's going to get out of that, but they can still see the beds. And I've moved all the bed heads so they're a bit closer, and I've added an extra bed on each end. But I found some more problems when I was breaking and replacing this workstation, trying to get this guy. So I finally got my looting 3 dude. What was happening is I'd place this down and he just would not change to a librarian, and I couldn't figure out why. And then eventually I remembered something from my old trading halls. What he was doing was he was focusing on the bed, and when I put the workstation down, he was just ignoring it. So I put a double layer of carpet here, just like I do in my villager trading halls. So now he can't see past that. He can't see the beds at all from his little area here. So he only focuses on the workstation. And that made things easier. So to fit that carpet in, I had to move these trapdoors back. Before they were at the front here, now they're at the back. And I'm using this trapdoor design just because it looks just like a screen wall rather than a villager trading booth. I think it looks a little nicer. And also did some funny stuff with these trapdoors. So you see he's bouncing up and down. If I get sick of that, I can just fold them down and he can't bounce anymore. So that's cool. But sometimes he walks backwards and I need to close this so he can get up nice and close to that workstation. But this is working great, and I think I already got my looting books. Yeah, I did. I haven't put it on my sword yet. Still need to do that. But what I can do now is I'm done with that dude. I've fully traded with him, so I can just... Whoops, you stay there. Good boy. You'll notice all of these windows have fences. Except for this one. This one has fence gates. So what I can do is just pick up his workstation. Oh gosh, it's nearly nighttime again. But I can bring it out here, put it just out of the way. Boom. And we can come up here and release the dude through these fence gates. So he will walk out. There you go. You're free. Free range villager. And we're done, and we're ready to bring another guy into that section. See, they love this little walkway here. It's good, isn't it? You guys love it. Although, why are you creeps hanging around a school? Okay, I think we're going to need to build a police station pretty soon. This is very, very odd. Get away from those windows. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get looting on my sword, and we are going to explore the fortress and hopefully not get ourselves killed. And here's something I haven't showed you yet. So I made a nether tunnel out to my desert, and there's also some coral out there, so that's pretty handy. Okay, here we are. It's a little bit scary. I probably shouldn't be doing this, oh no, this early in the episode, but why not? Let's build out. Okay, advancement. A terrible fortress. It's not that terrible. It's looking pretty quiet at the moment, but let's go. I might just block this off so I don't fall down when we come back. And I'll set a few of these so I can find my way home. I hate getting lost in these fortresses. Anything out here? No. Okay, only one way to go. Ooh, hear that? That is a blaze spawner. I'll just pop a torch there so we can find it on the way back. If we don't find it, it must be off to the left there. Have a look at this. My torch is over there, and there's another blaze spawner right here. So I don't think they're close enough to make a double blaze farm, but you never know. I might just try and seal up. Oh no, he's coming for me. Let's get him. Go away. I might try and seal up these tunnels so we don't have a wither skeleton sneak up behind me. Okay, here's the other one. They are definitely not close enough together to make a double blaze farm. Let's get this one shut down. Finally, this is the first wither skeleton I have found. There is nothing in this fortress. It's so quiet. Okay, and I got nothing from that guy. Oh no. That looks like I've explored everything. We have a problem, guys. There is absolutely no nether wart in this fortress. This is what happened in the last hardcore series. I don't have nether wart. Okay, let's get this bad boy crafted up. Oh, this is so much better. We have an ender chest. Finally. Okay, let's get this guy shut down properly and we'll make a Go away! Gosh, how many lights do I need here? All right, I think we are looking... No, what? This is unbelievable. I might have to surround this thing with dirt. These guys just won't stop spawning. Although he did spawn on top of the spawner, so maybe if I just place a slab there, that might be it. Hopefully, we're going to get anyone spawn? Don't think so. Okay, let's get this thing dug out. And of course, turtle eggs are a very necessary requirement for any blaze farm. I don't know how you make blaze farms, but my blaze farms, of course, need turtle eggs. Okay, guys, we just had a very close call. The hardcore series almost ended. And it's because of my own stupidity, and I did the exact same thing when I was building the nether hub. I just never learned. You see, I came up from down below there, and there were 3 piglins up here just hanging around, and I sort of ignored them. Then I came over here and I opened my chest, and they attacked. And it's very lucky, you can see in my hotbar there, I have the golden apples right next to my sword. If I didn't have that, I would have been in trouble, so I killed 2 of them. But by that stage, I was down to about 3 hearts. So I ducked down here into the blaze farm, ate my apple, and dodged around that dude for a while. And yeah, we finally got our hearts back up. But let's have a look here. So I've got the blaze farm ready to go. I'm doing nothing at all special here. I'm just going to use the lava to push them down to the killing area. But I also have the turtle eggs. That's because I figured while I'm here at the blaze farm, why not count more than 24 blocks in this direction and make myself a little wither skelly farm. And I place these buttons on the floor to try and stop these magma guys from spawning, but I'm still getting the little ones, unfortunately. So this is something I have in my world of dystopia, and it works brilliantly because my nether hub is basically in a fortress. So I've got a huge platform, probably about 4 or 6 times bigger than this one, but with a bunch of golems, so only the wither skeletons can see them, and they'll run down there trying to get to the golem. They'll think they can walk on those trapdoors and fall down the hole. And then around the farm, I have these turtle eggs scattered. So I've got 2 at the moment. I'm going to need to put in a few more, just so when the zombified piglins spawn in, they'll see the turtle eggs, go down there and die on the cactus, and then that allows for more wither skeletons to spawn. And my one in dystopia, though, I have carpet on the top here, and my golems would take a little bit of damage every now and then. And then I saw in someone else's design they used repeaters because they're a little bit taller, so the skeletons can still see them. but the normal skeletons won't be able to see them and won't shoot them. But I haven't had anything spawn in there just yet. So the idea is I can come down here to my killing chamber. So I've got the area over here for my blaze coming down. I can kill them, collect all their goodies here. And while I'm standing here, there's a chance that a wither skeleton will spawn up there. But I've had no luck so far. I think it works so well in Dystopia because I'm always running around different areas. So I'm loading and unloading. And that allows plenty of opportunities for things to spawn up there. But here I'm just standing still. So maybe I need to come up with a few other things to have in this area. Maybe I'll make a portal somewhere and we'll make a farming area. And that way I can come and go and we get more chance of something spawning. But anyway, I'm going to leave that for the moment. Like that may get me nothing at all. But let's get this blaze farm fired up. And this is going to be dangerous because there's going to be lava down below and I have to be up there getting rid of those jack-o'-lanterns. Okay, I had been a little bit worried about this part, but this is actually pretty easy to put the lava in without putting myself in too much danger. So now is the fun bit. We need to go upstairs and cut the light. Okay, I'm going to start by placing a ton of dirt here because I don't want to be standing on those jack-o'-lanterns and then get hit and knocked backwards. So if I do get... Oh no, this is dodgy too. If I do get knocked backwards, I want some dirt behind me to catch me. So let's go. Just don't... Oh, okay. I was going to say don't spawn yet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is not what I wanted. And I don't have any nether wart for fire resistance, so let's get the bow out. Alright, oh gosh. This is going to be dodgy. I think a bit more dirt is in order. Here we go, there's another dude. Go away. Alright, I'm just going to hide here for a sec. Let him... No, he's not going down yet. Go away. Okay, he's gone. Alright, let's run out here. Go away. Okay, that was the dangerous bit. I think we are pretty safe from now on. I'll just let him drop. Are you going to drop? Did he drop? Yes, he's gone. Okay, once we get these... All right, we're safe now. Nothing's going to hurt us. If he hits us, it's just going to knock me back into the wall. Okay, we're good. Just careful not to dig out the dirt under my feet. Done! Okay, that is... a relief. That could have gone badly. Okay, I've found a problem already. I may have looting on my sword, but I still don't have sweeping edge 3, so that makes this thing very slow. So I think the next step is a little bit more villager trading. Okay, so I meant to get sweeping edge, but this guy here had unbreaking 3 and it was reasonably cheap. So I had to go for him as well, and he didn't really give me anything else that I needed. But we've got him, so now I'm just waiting for this little dude to grow up so I can put him in that section, and we'll try and get Sweeping Edge 3 off him. So it is taking a while. So I've been doing a few other things. We've got our first blaze rods, so I've been making the copper bulbs, and I'm just letting these oxidized so I can wax them. And then we can finally build my sorting system, although I've become quite accustomed to just putting things away normally. So I don't know, I'm not as eager to have it now, but we will get that up and running pretty soon. But I thought, why not build something while we're waiting for all these things to happen? So I kind of based the roof of this building off my earth shrine that I did a while ago. And that earth shrine had a really nice Zen garden out the front. And I've always thought that this shrine here needed a garden. But I've been having a few issues trying to figure out where the roads are going to go. So at the moment, I've just got 3 buildings placed next to each other. And it doesn't really look like a village, does it? So I'm going to start planning some roads. And I'm thinking, if I want a garden out the front of this shrine, it's kind of right where the road needs to be as well. So I might do kind of like a little crossroads here. I'll have to remove this building. That's where my portal is. So I'm thinking big garden in the middle, crossroad right there, and then I'll put my portal at the end of this crossroad. And we'll try to make this area look like it's an actual part of a village. So I'm going to go into creative and think up a few ideas for this, and we might get building.
I keep dreaming, but my dreams keep flying away. A song we're far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a blast for looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I
Check this out, guys. If we shoot the target, portal on, and if we shoot just a little bit higher, oops, missed. We'll try that again, shoot a little bit higher. Boom, portal off. I'm very proud of myself. Although maybe I shouldn't be shooting my Torii gate with flaming arrows. That's, I don't know, it just feels a little bit disrespectful. But this is a super cool Torii gate, so I wanted a nice feature like this to look cool in the village. But if I had the portal going all the time, I don't know, it just sort of ruins the aesthetic of this. So I came up with the on-off switch. So most of the on-off Torii gates I see, they have their dispenser down the bottom here. But what I did is I just made the portal a little bit larger, a little bit taller than the Torii gate itself, so we could hide our dispensers up there. And shooting one target block fires the flint and steel. And then I've got another one hidden up the top there, and that fires the water bucket and turns it on and off really quick so we don't get water coming down. Oh no, the arrow doesn't last very long. That's cool. That's a lot better. So yeah, I'm loving this thing, and I like that I can turn it off as well so we don't get a villager accidentally go through into my nether hub. But I also have the carpet here on each side with the big hole, so they shouldn't cross over this anyway. But yeah, I love that I can turn this thing on and off so easily. And this area is starting to look pretty cool. So we finally have a nice little entrance to the shrine. It makes the shrine look so much nicer, I think. So we've got a bit of a Zen garden here with our big rocks. And then over here we've just got some bit of greenery, a little pond in there as well. And we've got our crossroads so I can continue the road out there. And another one out here. I don't think I'll stick with path blocks, but I've just chucked them in for the moment. Get out of my shot. And and I fixed up between these two buildings as well because it was just a sort of flat area, but I didn't want a road through here, so I've just placed these decorations all the way through. I've put a big boulder here that was too big for them to pull out, so they just sort of built around it. And yeah, I think this is looking much nicer, but my favorite bit of all of this, I didn't actually build on camera because it'd be a bit hard to see, but it's just behind the shrine. So I wanted little quick access walkways for me, but I didn't actually want roads in here. So we've built ourselves a little back alley, and I think this looks so cool. And I had to be careful not to decorate it with any villager workstations because I can't place them down or these guys will keep bonding to them. But I think this looks awesome, so it doesn't look like there's any gap between the houses really. But yeah, it's just a nice dingy thing that only the locals would probably go through. That goes down to my chunk loaders down there. But yeah, I think this looks super nice, just having the bamboo up like that. I'm absolutely loving this. So this is just a quick little shortcut for me so I can get in and out of my base. And I think we'll be doing a lot of this, building a lot of these little back alleys. So I don't have any huge plans at the moment. I think all I'm going to do now is I've got these guys. I've actually got another one all grown up now. So I'm going to get him into this cell. I shouldn't call it a cell, into this little work area. little study area. That's what it is, a private study area. This is a schoolhouse, and I'll get one of these guys to get Sweeping Edge, and we'll head back to the Blaze Farm and muck around there for a little bit, but I think we are going to do that in a future episode. I think we're done for the day. So my random collection of houses is actually starting to take shape and look like a proper village, and my free-range villagers are absolutely loving this. Look at them. They are so happy. And you can expect a tutorial for this Torii Gate nether portal with the on-off switch, but it won't be this one. Yesterday I started playing around with this design, and I've already come up with some improvements. Like you can see that bottom target block just above my head. That's gone now. I only need the one right up the top that's very hidden, and there's much less redstone involved hidden up the top there as well. So you can expect a tutorial for that very soon, and you can build this one in your world as well. So that's it from me for today, guys. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.